everybody, I'm back. Today I'm gonna do layback spins because that was the one that I got the most request on for people wanting to try to do on the Pic Skates. So I'm gonna do a quick video on the layback. I am gonna break it down a little bit more than I did the sit spin, just because it can be a little more dangerous because the way the center of gravity is when you exit the spin, the leaning back can be a little bit scary as you exit the spin. I also want to say, if you do not have a good upright spin, a nice 1 foot spin, don't even try the layback yet. Wait until you get the upright and you find the spot. The spot on the layback, it still is going to feel really forward and on that inside part of your skate. It feels less than the sit. I noticed that it feels a little more straighter than the sit. And a little bit more pressed to the middle and forward, as the sit is a little more side leaning. This one is a little bit more forward and you push your hips out with it. Quite a bit similar to the ice. But the exit on this is kind of scary, and I'll post a few videos that I've done when I was learning it on kind of how you fall out of it. And if you've done this on ice, sometimes that happens too, but it happens a lot more on this. So I'm just gonna break it down into little sections. Like, first just start a regular upright spin, then we'll kind of do one with your leg out to the side and kind of just sort of get the lean. Arms are optional. Standard layback arms seem to be the easiest. I can do it like this also, but that one seems to be a little harder to hold the balance on. So it really just depends on your arm style. But I'm gonna break down the way the leg is, because it can be a little bit dangerous. So I don't want anyone slipping back and hitting their heads. I don't think you would hit your head. You would fall to the side before that would happen, but it would scare you if it happened. So make sure you have a really good 1 foot spin before you try this, but let's get going. All right, so first what we're gonna do is it's pretty much a scratch spin, but you're gonna keep your leg just out to the side and open. Okay, and you're gonna spin on that inside part that you would on your scratch spin, and you're gonna keep your leg out. It's gonna be open, hip open, so it's almost like you were gonna do a big scratch spin on the ice before you pull in, but it's just gonna be that out position. Your upper body's just gonna stay the same. Nothing hard with the upper body yet. Just get that balance. That's what we're gonna start with. Okay, now we are going to bend the leg, and we're gonna keep the leg behind us, but we're gonna try and keep the exact same position that we just spun for that spin. But we're gonna bring the leg behind us, and our upper body's still not gonna lean back yet. You have to break this down before you drop the head. Okay, so this next one, we're gonna bend the leg and we're gonna bring it behind us, but you still wanna get your balance first before you bring that leg behind. I'll show you in the video. Okay, just like a layback on the ice, you want to make sure you keep your back leg up when you're first learning these. You want to keep your leg high enough behind you to make sure that you can lean back so it counterbalances. Eventually, when you get better, maybe you can put it here and do the side leaning and stuff, but for now, we want the leg high enough so if we lean back, it's there to balance us. Okay, so now we're gonna lean back just a little bit, but not drop the head. So we're gonna lean back, and then we're gonna keep our head up. We're not gonna fully drop the head yet. We're gonna keep the head up. It's gonna look really awkward, but it does help. That one feels super awkward and it's really hard to spin and it's really, really slow. So I just want to give you a heads up on that one. It might not feel that good and it's going to feel like the toe's dragging a little more because the way the balance is. When you lean back, it feels a lot more comfortable, but that's a good step to kind of get your confidence up for what's next. Okay, most importantly, when you decide to lean all the way back, I'm only going to try and hold it for like a rotation or two. Don't try and hold it like you would on the ice yet. Just baby steps. Hold it for one, maybe two if you got a really good, found the spot. The exit is the hard part. You're gonna feel like you're gonna come out forward all the time. So you have to, instead of trying to like cross the leg, because if you come forward and you cross the leg, you'll catch your toe. When you come up, just kind of bring your leg directly. So when you come up from the spin, so you're spinning, you're here, you're spinning, your leg's back. Just bring your leg here and then down. Don't try to like cross it over or anything, because if in case you do open up forward, your foot's there to help you. That's my most common problem. When I decide to come up from this position, I'm forward. I don't have that problem on the ice. That's totally a roller skate thing. I'm getting used to it though. I haven't fallen, but I've had some close calls. So I'll probably do one where it looks like I'm gonna fall here, because I do every time I practice laybacks, at least one. So anyway, I'm gonna actually lean back and actually do the layback. Keep in mind, mine's not perfect yet. But this you definitely don't want to do till you start getting your 1 foot and some of your other spins a little bit better. It's a little scary on the exit, but the rest of it is actually pretty doable if you can balance a 1 foot spin. So let's get to it. That's the forward I'm talking about. Forward from now on. That's safe. Okay, so what I've come to realize with the laybacks and the why it feels like you want to roll forward so much on the exit is that toe stopper is bigger and it gets like caught. So like on ice, you would just push out and it'd be a nice like, just like, oh, you're here, you're laybacking, and you just push out like that. And you might be on the toe just a tiny bit and you're not even realizing you're doing it. And that's what it is for me. I would push out from my toe to exit, and that's why I'm coming forward. I've been doing like little Ina Bowers to like kind of utilize the forward exit, but in reality, it's kind of scary. So I would recommend trying to like hold it in an upright and then come out backwards, just because you're not used to coming out of a spin forward. A little freaky. Also too, these get you really, really dizzy. So don't try to, even if you find the good spot, don't do more than a like rotation or two when you're learning them, because actually one rotation, because it gets really dizzy. If I go even to 1.5, I'm dizzy. And I'm not sure if it's because it's warmer or just the way it feels, but I'm really dizzy on these. So be careful, but don't be scared of them. Nothing to be scared of. If you can do these on the ice, you can do these on wheels. So as soon as you can do your upright on wheels, as soon as you can do your upright on wheels and you already have a layback on ice, I would try these. Just be very safe and break it down like I told you. And if any of those steps don't feel good, don't do it. We have time. No, there's no rush on this. I don't think, I mean, some of you might compete, but this is for fun. So don't rush it. Just take your steps and you're gonna be fine. I hope everybody's doing well. And if you have anything that you want me to do a tutorial on, please message me, or you can message me on this YouTube, or you can message me through Facebook. I'm gonna do a few more. I was gonna do counters and rockers, but a bunch of people have figured those out, so I don't know if anybody really needs that. And jumps people are figuring out. But if there's anything else you want me to do a video on, just let me know. All right, bye.